Good morning, everybody. It's Christine Denny here from Tap Attack Oz, and today I thought I would do a video about what adjudicators are looking for when they're judging tap groups and also solo choreography. I've had 35 years of adjudicating tap dance competitions all over Australia. So this, of course, is my opinion, but it is grounded in 35 years of specialising in teaching and choreographing tap dance. So I've got my list here, so I'll just read from it. Number one is these are all things if you have an adjudicator who is a tap dancer themselves, like someone who actually knows about tap. So that's a given. I'm talking about tap adjudicators who have a strong knowledge of tap, okay? Because we all know that there are a lot of times you get adjudicators in competitions which have lots of genres, and sometimes you get adjudicators who aren't familiar with tap. So I'm not talking about them, I'm talking about the adjudicators who really know their tap. Okay, so number one, they're going to be looking for technical content. So as we know, there's some steps that are more difficult than others. So they're looking for the technical content. How difficult is what the students are doing? So obviously, if someone is doing a lot of technical difficulty very well, they're going to score higher than someone who's doing something easy very well, most likely. So technical content. Number two, rhythmic content and variety. So how much rhythmic variety is there in the routine? Because that's what's going to make it really interesting. Number three, the skill level of all the dancers on the stage. So sometimes you can have a huge number of tap dancers on a stage, and the first two lines, the tappers are very proficient, and you can see their feet are really, their ankles are loose and they're really getting out all their beats. But as you look into the back lines, you notice that a lot of the students might not really know what they're doing, and even sometimes they don't have taps on their shoes. Can you believe that? But I have seen it very rarely. So you're looking right into the back lines to see that everyone in the routine is engaged, is skilled, and is competent in their tap technique. Number four, timing. Now we're looking for timing both with the music. Are the dancers in time with the music, but also are they in time with each other in all the unison sections? Also, if you have canon in your routine, this is an integral part of a tap routine. It can add so much interest and fun, but if it's not perfect, it can ruin your routine. So it's really important if you have canon elements in a group routine that they are spot on, because they're sort of make it or break it. So timing both unison with each other, unison with the music, and then if there's canon, that it is spot on. Number five, use of accent. So if you have tapping that has a really punchy use of accent, that makes the routine really interesting. So the adjudicator might be looking for that, a clear understanding of, like stamp, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, da, 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 ba. So all the accents are really clear, and that they're actually coordinated with the visual accents. So you're seeing the accents rhythmically and visually, because that creates a lot of great highlights in the routine. Number six, style. So tapping isn't just about the feet, so it's really important that the students are performing the routine with a wonderful style that matches the choreographic intent of the routine. Number seven, personality. So we want to see the personalities firing. Tap dance is really an art form where you really want the tappers to connect with the audience and to connect with the sound of their feet. And that's really what makes an engaging tap performance. You want your students to look like they're loving it. They're going, yeah, they're listening to their feet. And they're conveying the mood of the music and the choreography through their personalities. That is so important. Number eight, light and shade. So we don't want, especially when it's modern funky routine, you don't want a heap of bashing that sounds like you're being hit over the head with a saucepan. You want a great use of accent to create that light and shade. So the tap steps are melding beautifully with whatever music has been chosen. So it's like one sound, the music and the feet coming together. What am I up to? Number nine, choreography. So if you have a great piece of choreography, then that really puts you ahead to start with. So clever, beautiful, skilled choreography is a real plus. And finally, the synergy of all of the above elements. So everything goes together. That includes costuming, hair, makeup. If you're doing a traditional routine, then you need to be dressed and costumed in a traditional way. The number of times I've seen routines that are funky and modern, and then the children have got like a leotard and tan tights and tan tap shoes and it doesn't match. Or conversely, you might have a traditional routine and they're in jeans and a t-shirt. So you really need to match everything for that cohesion. So everything looks and sounds like it goes together. So they're my top 10 tips for what an adjudicator would be looking for in a great tap routine. Enjoy!